Creating and maintaining healthy habits within a relationship is important, just as it is when you are single. Everyone, my name is Sandra, and I'm your Mindset Strategist Coach, teaching you how to build a healthy relationship with yourself and with others. So one of my longstanding clients, before she got married, she and her boyfriend would go running all the time. But as soon as they got married, he became lethargic and just kind of stopped altogether. Being physically fit together was a very important bond that they had. Over time, he gained weight and then got diabetes type 2. Now, the good news about diabetes type 2 is that you can change that with your lifestyle. So when she came to me, she was angry, frustrated, she was sad, she was disappointed. She even started to consider if this was even a good marriage. As I started to work on her emotional health and understanding her driver, we also started to set goals. And one of those goals was that she would be determined to continue with her physical fitness regardless of what her husband wanted to do or not do. Because after all, we can't change other people, we can only change ourselves. Her badgering stopped, her complaining refrained. Instead, she started to schedule her own running time. This meant she was not available to just sit down and watch TV or be around her husband waiting and complaining. She would go out after work in the evenings, and periodically she would be gone for like a Saturday or Sunday running and finding other people to run with. As she was maintaining her emotional health and uncovering some of the things that were bothering her and triggering her, her husband then started to notice that she was gone sometimes on the weekends, that she wasn't just sitting around literally and figuratively for him to make a decision. She certainly wasn't going to waste her time trying to tell him what to do or what not to do, because that wasn't working. After several months of creating and maintaining a new habit for herself, because after all, she wanted to stay fit and healthy as much as possible and age gracefully, her husband noticed that she wasn't waiting around, that she was more absent. The fact that she had self-respect and was going to continue being disciplined with her health actually started to motivate him. They started to take walks together, and gradually he worked himself to being a little bit more physically active, being able to lose that weight and reverse his diabetes type 2. Here's the moral of the story. They had shared goals together, and it's okay that both of them had their own emotions that they had to go through, but they had open communication about it, and they worked as a team. Maybe not initially, because she had to work on her emotions. That's where my job comes in. But their bond became even closer because that rift that they had in their marriage actually dissipated. They also started to incorporate other physical activities than just running. They could actually talk and communicate and share stories about their work day or plans that they had for traveling. When he realized that she wasn't going to stop maintaining her health over him, that she was choosing herself first, and at the same time allowing him to be who he was, there was no defensiveness. There was no threat. When we take care of our emotions, when we can look at getting our needs met in different ways rather than running away or avoiding or going to somebody else, we take care of what we need in that moment. We do create and instill better relationships. And the good news is that she maintained her dignity as well. She didn't seek out another man, or he didn't go out with another woman. They maintained, they stayed steady, although they had difficulties, came out stronger. That to me sounds like a win-win. Consider this story as perhaps an inspiration when you find yourself in a couple relationship where you did have some really awesome activities and then find yourself at an impasse. Sometimes there's more than what we know is going on beneath. So keep going and stay healthy.